There was an unbelievable mystery when I was in undergraduate school, because the Pica House, which was about a lodge, which was about 2 lodges removed from ours, they were known as the hot dogs. And so they were very good athletically, but everyone thought they just carried everything a little bit too far. One morning we woke up and there was a hand-painted sign on the Pica roof that faced the campus in great big 6-foot letters that said "hot dogs." And to this day, as far as I know, this is a cold case. Nobody's ever solved it. And I'm wondering if maybe Pete can shed some light on that when he receives the Alumni Medallion Award. I've been inspired to nominate Pete because in undergraduate school, he excelled in athletics. He played football and ran track. He got an honorary award in ROTC. He was also president of his fraternity, SAE. He then went into the Army. He went to Vietnam for a tour, got the Bronze Star, which is a really, really big deal. Then he came back. He started a small practice where he did civil and criminal litigation. And then he was appointed to the General District Court. He served on General District Court until I think 1984. He then was elevated and appointed to the Circuit Court. First of all, Richmond has a very, very busy docket. He was very, very tied up with complex civil litigation and complex criminal work, including capital murder cases. He was also named the head judge in the Richmond Circuit Court. And the Circuit Court makes all local advanced decisions, and if they appeal, they then go to either Intermediate Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court. So it's a very, very important court, the highest local court that there is in the state of Virginia. There was a 2007 graduate from Marshall Wythe School of Law who's appeared before Pete a lot and wrote a very, very compelling letter to support Pete's nomination. I'd just like to read a couple of things from his letter. Pete was widely appreciated as one of the most knowledgeable, well-reasoned, patient, and just members of Virginia's judiciary. He followed the core tenet of the, quote, citizen lawyer, unquote, that is taught and emphasized at the Marshall Wythe School of Law for lawyers to have the fundamental obligation to use their talents for the betterment of their communities. There is no finer example of a citizen lawyer than the Honorable Walter W. Stout III. Throughout his professional career, Judge Stout's dedication to his community was unwavering. He treated individuals from every walk of life with courtesy and respect. His public service came in the face of tremendous pressure and involved the highest imaginable stakes, yet his commitment to his community never wavered. He upheld his oath to maintain unmitigated neutrality for nearly 3 decades. It was an honor to appear before Judge Stout as a litigant, and remains a privilege to be his friend. In my opinion, bestowing the Alumni Medallion to Judge Stout would appropriately recognize a man who embodies the dedication to public service that the college continues to extol. Pete has excelled in leadership in everything he's done, including all of his campus activities, including his Army activities, including his legal activities. And I think his best characteristic are the characteristics of almost all the Alumni Medallion winners. He has a great career accomplishment and success. He has characteristics that distinguish him from normal people just by virtue of the way he carries himself and what he does. And I think Pete has the qualities that everyone is looking for in a leader and also in a recipient for the Alumni Medallion Award. In closing, I just think that Pete is very, very deserving of the Alumni Medallion. He served his college with great distinction, and I just like to, I'm honored to be his nominator, and I offer my congratulations, and I also offer a big fist pump to Pete Stout, the new Alumni Medallion Award winner.